What do old British golfers, 60s mods, Elvis, 70s punks, Steve McQueen, James Bond, and The Clash all have in common? They all wore this, the BARACUTA G9, and it just might be my favorite jacket of all time. It's the perfect light coat if you're looking for timeless style. Now this is the original Harrington jacket produced by BARACUTA. Originally in the 1930s in Manchester, it was made for golfers. It was supposed to be loose, voluminous enough for golfers to actually swing their clubs. I think around a year after BARACUTA originally released this jacket, they got permission from Lord Lovat, the chieftain of Clan Fraser, to use their tartan, the Fraser tartan, as the lining in this jacket. The shell is 50% cotton, 50% polyester. The lining is 80% cotton, 20% polyester. It has ribbed elastic cuffs, an elastic waistband, double zippers, an umbrella effect yoke on the back, and then the collar has two buttons, the elastic on one side, the cotton polyester on the back, and then it can be fastened with two buttons like so. You've seen this jacket everywhere, even if you didn't realize it at the time, worn by everyone from Elvis Presley, British mods and skinheads, Steve McQueen, members of The Clash, Tom Hardy in Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, even James Bond himself. It was not worn by James Dean in Rebel Without a Cause, even though some people think it was. That was actually a jacket called the Drizzler, made by a different American company. But him wearing that jacket in Rebel Without a Cause made the light windbreaker rain jacket style a lot more popular and helped to popularize the BARACUTA G9 in the United States. BARACUTA calls this the G9, and it wasn't called the Harrington until Ryan O'Neal wore it frequently in a soap opera called Peyton Place. Never heard of it before, but apparently it was very popular and it popularized the name. There was a British retailer who started calling it a Harrington after Ryan O'Neal's character, and the name stuck. The price is around $450 US, depends on where you go. I think on the BARACUTA website, it's right around $450. And there are two different kinds, but let me put this on and talk to you a little bit about why I like it so much and how I like to wear it. So, this is a size 40, and I am typically around a 39, 40. I have a 39-inch chest. And this is in the fit they call the Classic now, but when I bought it, they called it the Modern Classic, so it's a little bit slimmer than the original fit of the BARACUTA G9. They also offer it in a fit called Archive. Sometimes they call it Authentic. Right now it's called Archive, and that's a little boxier and a little looser and more like the original fit. So here you can see when I zip it up, fits nice and slim. It does have the double zipper there. Elastic around the waist, elastic on the cuffs, the flap pockets here that you can button. Take a look at the back. There's that umbrella effect yoke. And I like to wear it typically like this, just with a t-shirt and some jeans. It drapes nicely if you can show off a little bit of that Fraser tartan lining. Looks quite cool. It's also nice when you do zip it partially. You get a really nice effect there, showing the lining a little bit. Back in my mod days, I would often wear a coat like this with a Fred Perry twin-tipped polo shirt. And you would zip the jacket up, showing off your Fred Perry polo. Very classic mod slash skinhead look. If you wish, you can zip it up all the way, and that's really good for wind, for light rain. I can wear this in the spring, a little bit in the summer. It gets a little too hot for it in the summer sometimes. And if you have a very cold climate where you live in the winter, then it's probably not going to be thick enough or warm enough to wear in the winter. But For spring, for fall, for much of the summer, it's absolutely perfect. It's just, to me, the perfect light jacket. I think it looks fantastic. And this is what I'm really talking about when I mention timeless style. Something that just fits in any era, with any look pretty much. You could wear this with slacks, you could wear it with a collared shirt and a tie underneath. I think it just looks fantastic. The BARACUTA G9 Harrington jacket. Yes, it is kind of spendy. You could maybe find a used version on eBay. You do have to be careful because sometimes there are fakes. There are other websites like Grailed where you can find used versions of more high-end clothing. But if you're willing to make the outlay for this, $450, it will last you a very long time. It will never go out of style because it's not in fashion. It's stylish, not fashionable. It's been around for decades. It will never look dated, and you can wear it pretty much however you want. Just make sure it fits you well. Like I said, if you're looking at the archive or the authentic fit, that's going to fit you a little bit looser. But you don't want it to be super baggy on you, in my opinion. The BARACUTA G9. One of my favorite jackets of all time. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your good friend Bradley. You've been the audience. This has been Stuff and Things. I'll see you later.